Salam sejahtera, salam Ibu Pertiwiku, dan salam Sarawakku sayang. Bagi pihak saya sendiri, isteri dan seisi keluarga, saya ingin mengucapkan Kong Hei Fah Chai kepada seluruh anak Sarawak daripada kaum Cina di mana sahaja saudara-saudari berada ketika menyambut perayaan Tahun Baru Cina pada tahun ini. I wish all our Chinese friends a happy Lunar New Year, and may the New Year, which is Year of the Rat, according to the Chinese zodiac, brings prosperity, unity, and good health to all of us in our beloved land of the Hornbills. According to some narratives, the rat is clever and quick thinking, successful but content with living quiet and peaceful lives. Perhaps sometime we should reflect upon these traits of the rat in the way we conduct our lives as we strive to be a useful member of our society. Dear friends, ushering in the lunar year is a time of joy and celebrations for our Chinese friends, according to the tradition handed down to them from generation to generations. The Lunar New Year is a much-awaited occasion every year, and well before the actual day, one cannot but feel and notice the anticipation in the air. Malls and shops are adorned with traditional decorations, mainly in the color red, and we can see our Chinese friends busy around the house with their sprucing up, cleaning, and painting. I sincerely hope that our Chinese friends will take time off during this joyful occasion to indulge in the simpler and down-to-earth things in life, like enjoying your favorite food or drinks, the joy of reuniting with family members, and having a pleasant time in the company of friends. Make it also a time for us to connect with one another and bring cheers to people who have less than us and those who are unfortunate in one way or another. Dear friends, Sarawak is a place where the respective races are free to practice their culture, tradition, and religion without hindrance. We celebrate and find strength in our differences rather than letting them divide us. For us, diversity is beauty and strength, and not division. As we join our Chinese friends to celebrate the New Year, I invite especially the older generations to look back at the past where our multiracial society was more closely knitted in the ways we conduct our everyday lives. We played, went to picnic, frequent the same coffee shops, and have fun together, not caring very much whether one is Malay, Chinese, Dayak, or Orang Ulu. We must relive the spirit of togetherness and trust in each other in order for Sarawak to continue to be a harmonious and happy place for all of us. Dear friends, in conjunction with the festive season, on behalf of the Sarawak government, I would like to give the reassurance that the GPS government under my leadership is doing all we can to strengthen our economy, because a strong economy is paramount to our well-being. We are always trying to be consistent and firm in our policies to use our resources to generate more revenue for Sarawak, which will eventually be returned to the people in the provision of infrastructural facilities and utilities. The hundreds of infrastructure and utilities projects, especially in the rural areas, worth billions of ringgit be implemented within these 2 years, starting last year, is a testimony to the GPS government's commitment to ensure that Sarawak is well connected in order to prime it for a robust growth towards 2030 and beyond. I am confident with the increase in public and more funds we injected into our economy from our annual budget and from the alternative funding initiative, our economy can register a growth of between 5 to 6% this year. We have to achieve at least 6% growth per annum if we are to achieve a developed state by the year 2030. Dear friends, we can take pride in the fact that we are not behind others in some aspects of the development of a modern economy that is driven by technology. I have just launched the free public service of our 3 hydrogen-powered buses, in addition to the electric buses which are already on the road in Kuching. The hydrogen production facility in Kuching is the first in the country and in Southeast Asia, and neighboring countries are indicating that they are also on the path towards emission-free public transport. In the judicial front, our courts are well ahead of other courts in the country in the use of technology developed by science to aid in the administration of justice. Our court is using artificial intelligence, or AI, to assist the judiciary in meting out the appropriate sentences for criminal offences, which is being adopted as a benchmark by the country's judicial system. Our land administration system, or LASIS, I believe is the first in the country to be able to issue land title within the day of registration. In addition, the mobile LASIS application, which one can download from the App Store, is a mobile platform providing information and services to the public at the touch of a button. We are also ahead in the effort to produce more food in response to the federal government's call to enhance the status of the country's food security. We have set up a trade and tourism office in Singapore called Status, and there have been some visible signs that our trade cooperation with the island republic is showing some initial results. We are now exporting tilapia fish from Batang Ai to Singapore, And this would be followed by the export of chicken eggs once the essential certifications are completed according to Singapore standard. Dear friends, these are some of our achievements thus far in the period of 3 years that I came into office. There are, of course, many other things that we are doing which I cannot possibly mention all here, as we have 81 initiatives in total to date that are being implemented for the benefit of all Sarawakians. Saudara dan saudari sekalian, saya menyeru kepada saudara dan saudari untuk terus berusaha ke arah memperkukuhkan perpaduan dalam kalangan kita yang mempunyai pelbagai latar belakang agama, bangsa dan budaya di bumi kenyalang yang tercinta ini. Ambillah peluang bersempena perayaan Tahun Baru Cina ini untuk mengeratkan lagi tali silaturahim antara kita, dan semoga Sarawak akan terus harmoni dan rakyatnya saling hormat menghormati. Akhir kata, sekali lagi, saya mengucapkan selamat Tahun Baru Cina 2020 dan bergembiralah di samping keluarga dan rakan-rakan. Saya bagi pihak keluarga sekali lagi mengucapkan Kang Hei Pacai.